Initialize sequence.
Yo, this Blaze, you down, homie.
This is Jamie Match Rock.
This be the one them called Tech 9. Yo, what up? This is Shag's 2 Dope from Insane Clown Posse. This is the genius, Chris Calico.
What up? It's G-Mo Ski. This is Ritz, White Jesus.
It's the Kid Mercury. This is Slain. Dragon Eyes.
Necro, Project Born, Mad Child,
Your boy Jerry.
Vinted. Welcome to the Underground, Australia's home of rap, metal, and alternative music.
What is up and welcome to the Underground. It is Ned, joined by the Horror. We have Jeremy Terror and Grady Finch. Jonathan Hellhouse couldn't make it today. Boys, what's going on?
Oh, what's up? You know, just chilling at the studio, working on music.
Not sleeping.
Not for sure not sleeping. Guaranteed. That's big facts right there.
Yeah, no, I hear it, man. First up, though, boys, I wanted to say congratulations. What are you, 5 straight weeks now on the Billboard mainstream rock charts? How does that make you feel? That's huge.
It's. I'll let you know, it's a really weird experience considering since everything's been kind of shut down over here. We haven't been able to go out and do anything. So having you know, Tears of Gold hitting the charts for 5 weeks straight and then not playing any shows and not engaging with audience aside from online, it's a weird thing.
That is a weird thing, man. But yeah, the Tears of Gold. I suppose one good thing about lockdown and wearing the mask and whatnot, though, guys, you just can walk out in the street as you are. You're good.
Yeah, it works. Look at that. Boom. Safe.
So here's a question off key. Do you guys live Halloween 365?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty accurately.
Yeah.
I mean, just standard life, all the time.
Yeah, for real though.
No, I like that.
Speaking of, by the way, happy Halloween.
Yeah. Halloween 365 always.
Oh yeah, he's got the jersey on.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right, well, what was I going to say here? You caught me off guard with the happy Halloween. I had to think about that. Yeah,
because Halloween 365.
Every single day. How did you guys sort of fall into this lifestyle of Halloween and horror and all that sort of thing? Like, when did you first discover your love for it?
I don't know. I think horror movies, me and John kind of grew up on that stuff, but also I think no sleeping, you kind of just venture out and find weird stuff online.
Yeah, to be fair, if you're one of the night owl kind of people, you just delve into that life if you want to or not.
Yeah.
It finds you.
So have you been like sort of since you were kids or like?
Yeah, no, I know all of us have been into horror movies in like that alternative area for probably most of our existence.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of the way it is. And then of course having the the horror just made sense.
Yeah, no, I like that right there. And you were talking about it before, like the only way you've sort of dealt in the outside world at the moment is with your live stream. And fellas, I checked that out. I've got to admit, because of the time difference, I haven't been keeping up with the live stream, but I rewatched the one from last week. That's a whole bunch of fun there. It's like you got your own little mini TV series happening there. I wasn't expecting to have ads and whatnot pop out throughout, but it's really cool.
Yeah, we wanted to make it an experience, not just like a
3 guys talking on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the most common thing you see is just people talking, and that's sweet. But if you're doing it week to week, it has to be exciting.
And it definitely is. I love the real or fake on there. Have you ever come across any of these movies that look like they're actually worth watching? Because they all kind of look like when I was checking them out.
So to be fair, John gives us complete garbage every time because he's the one who sets those up, right? So me and Jeremy, we have no idea what's coming for most of the live stream. So John's kind of like the host for it, and then we're kind of the people who have to deal with his garbage. So when he gives us these movies, most of the time he has seen them.
All of them.
And we have no idea. Like there was one, Dead Sushi. I don't know if you saw that on the last one, but that movie has got to be the worst thing I've ever seen.
And he loves it.
And he's like, no, the movie's fire. I was like, what? How? It's trash, garbage.
Oh man, no, I love that. Like, a buddy of mine and me, we sort of went through this B-grade horror movie phase where we were just checking out a whole bunch of like what you guys are talking about, just straight garbage. I tell you what, that giant spiders one that you were checking out there too, the Chinese one coming up, that looked like it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's kind of sick actually. See, for me, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm in.
Yeah, see, sometimes John finds some cool shit.
Yeah, so the thing is even if he keeps rubbishing through garbage, he'll find some gems for sure. Just out of happenstance.
He just loves that B garbage.
Yeah, he'll go. If you're looking for B grade movies, he's looking for D grade movies.
Oh, there you go. All right, well, back onto the music side of things, guys. I sort of started talking to you guys about this before we started recording, but your music's sort of when I first started, it's got that sort of old school sort of rap metal sound to it. Now, I don't know, what sort of genre would you sort of describe yourself as these days?
Essentially to be announced. It depends on what record we're doing. It depends. I mean, it really just depends on what mood we're in.
Yeah, because this record's a little bit more easier on the metal side, and then the record before is a little bit heavier, and then we're planning on doing something a little bit heavier in the future, and then something way different after that one. So.
I mean, we're just working on songs right now that have anywhere from like the old Bay Area boom bap rap beat with like a blues guitar solo over it that goes into like a death metal dubstep breakdown. So I mean, there's no rules, and so our whole goal is just do whatever we want, and if it sounds good and you like it, hell yeah. But we're just gonna make what we like to make because that's why we're doing this.
I love that right there. Couldn't have said it better. And being signed to Welcome to the Underground, what does that mean to you?
I think it's cool to have that kind of backing because we have a really supportive team. Everybody's really helpful. Everybody's making sure that we don't have to go through we can just make music, essentially. We can just make content, make music. And that's kind of the reason we do this, is to make music and have fun doing it.
Yeah.
No, that's it. And the new album, June 18, 1692. How long have you been sitting on this one first up?
Oh my gosh. So okay. So fun fact, most of the songs, so Tears of Gold is actually one of the newer songs for that record.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah. So that was probably, we had done 8 tracks already for that. And it wasn't even for a record necessarily. We were just we were just writing music and then started having a theme popping up and we're like, okay, well, I guess this is what's happening. And so we went for a lot of that more hard rock, more pop punk feel. And some of the newer stuff is way different on that record specifically.
But yeah, we had like 8 tracks before Tears of Gold.
Yeah, because Tears of Gold just ended up being an accidental thing. Yeah. It was just, I was honestly playing Smash Bros with a friend of mine and he was in the neighborhood and was like, dude, you need to hear this track. And then I think 3 days later it was done.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be a YouTube thing, throw it away, it's gonna be fine. And then
it became a big thing.
Labels like, oh, dude, we're gonna push it.
This is gonna be sick.
Now it's been on
the
radio.
We're doing this.
Oh yeah, man, it's huge too. I was just checking it out yesterday. I think you've got like 300,000+ views on that at the moment for the lyric video alone. It's gone huge. It's funny that it was going to be one of your throwaway things, and that's sometimes what I'm thinking too. Like I was saying, I interviewed Chris Calico right before you guys, and I was saying to him, I've got to hop on TikTok because everyone's all over it. And you guys have got a bunch of tracks out on TikTok now too, and I'm looking forward to sort of checking those out and exploring those. Do you feel like you sort of, some of the material could be album worthy? That's what I'm seeing every time I see these. I'm like, man, these guys are they don't stop.
Yeah, you know what? And we don't really make music to be like, we're just making music, right? And for us, regardless of what it is, what genre it fits into, what the theme is,
if it sounds good,
we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And the thing is good as subjective too. So if we're making just complete, like from Halloween 365, we have a song, I Don't Care, and that song is hilarious. And I love that song because it is just straight nonsense. And it should be, because that was its entire goal. And then on the flip side, that exact same day, we wrote Halloween 365.
Which was fire.
So the exact same day, those two songs were in tandem. So we were working on them simultaneously. And it's because we have so many different influences, we're working on so many different things, that we'll just, I don't know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, honestly, I'm just gonna throw it away. There's probably 20 songs. No, there's more than that. There's probably like 50 or 60 songs that are gone because they just didn't work. So we just threw them away. It was just a a bum track, and we're like, okay, well, we just won't do that one.
We're not going to muck around with that one. It makes me think how much sort of unreleased material and whatnot that you're sitting on. You've probably got the next album ready to go before 1692 even comes out.
No, we have the next two.
Yeah, we have the next two.
Next two. Yeah.
That's a good problem to have, I guess.
Well, if you constantly stay on it, you never get behind. And honestly, the 1692 record, we're not going to make music that's identical to that for the next record, and we're not going to make music identical because it's different time frames and also it's different mindsets.
Yeah.
So it's whatever mood we're in and whatever style we're thinking of.
Oh yeah, no, I love that right there. It's all about evolving, and you got Callan Quinn on 1692 as well. That's a big collab right there. Who else would you guys like to work with that you haven't yet?
I think there's a lot of people. I know if John was here, he would say Ronnie Radke 100%. He would guarantee just be like, yep, that's the dude. I think there's a lot of people. I mean, of course you have the big names, but I think the number one for me would be Kesha.
It's always Kesha. I think I would do Bert from The Used or Jared Leto. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think Kesha's a better option.
Well, yeah, no, Kesha for ours would be perfect.
I would like
that was something I brought up to the label at like seriously, and they were like, no, probably not, dude. Are you stupid? And I was like, but Dad, what if I really wanted?
Oh, dead serious. Who did you say, Jeremy? Sorry, you said who? The Used.
Bert from The Used or Jared Leto from 30 Seconds to Mars.
Oh, of course. Great options.
Man, that would be cool right there. And yeah, Kesha crossover might be out of the budget. I'm not too sure. But lads, I want to, can you tell me about Get Lost Perv and Crude Tunes? I was checking this out. Is this a little side thing that I think Jonathan has happening, is it?
So Get Lost Perv is actually our videographer.
Yeah.
So that's his clothing line. It's a lot of like
very lewd, anime-ish, pink type of clothing line.
Yeah, it's very
it's colorful clothing.
Oh yeah, it's aggressive in the best way. And then Crude Tunes is actually going to be Jonathan. So he actually has been working on doing his own clothing line for a long time, and he's had designs for it. And now he's had the ability to actually release stuff because he's probably had the shirts for it for a couple of years.
Nice. Yeah, right. So that's just something that you can jump on and support. I'll whack links and whatnot up to that. All right, fellas, before I let you go, I want to hear surprising facts from both of you. This is kind of something a little bit fun and a little bit off key. I think, Grady, the fact that you'd like to work with Kesha, that caught me off guard. But is there anything else that's a little bit out there?
Yeah. So if you were to go through, so I'll do two things. So if you were to go off of the music I listen to, if you were to go through my playlist, you would never think I was an Oba horror. It would never.
That's pretty much for all of us.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, for most of us, because most of my stuff is like bedroom pop, acoustic, and that's essentially what I listen to. I don't listen to a lot of metal. I don't listen to a lot of heavier music. I don't listen to a lot of electronic music. I just kind of like soft girl singers, and that's what I enjoy listening to.
That does spin me out because I just have figured you guys living Halloween every day. I guess that's a part of it that you don't, sort of.
Yeah, no, and it's funny. I love metal music and I love heavier music and I love that kind of vibe. It's just most of the time I want to listen to some girls singing really high and falsetto with like a really pretty beat on the back of it.
Oh, there you go. What was the other one?
That everybody, this is actually for everything. Yeah. Everybody in this band, in this group is self-taught in everything that we're doing.
Yep.
That's cool.
So all the production that you hear is self-taught, all the guitar work, all the vocals, the videos, everything. We haven't had any proper training on anything. We just essentially figured it out until you got good.
YouTube tutorials or?
Yep. Yeah, that helps. A lot of trial and error and a lot of pressing the wrong button.
Yeah.
That'll get you some cool sounds.
I wonder how many other artists in the Billboard top whatever can say that they're self-taught and they're sitting there in the top 40 for 5 straight weeks running. That is an amazing effort right there, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, hell yeah. How about you, Jeremy? Have you got anything off key that you'd like to let people know?
Yeah. Don't go to college. I went to college 4 times and I dropped out each time.
4 times.
And then I learned everything on the internet. No, I don't have much to surprise anyone. I play music and I enjoy it.
If people don't know though, he does any lyric video or any visual effects is done by him.
Shameless plug.
So he, yeah.
Yeah,
So like, if you saw the Tears of Gold video, that's his lyric video.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's big.
Yeah, so he does all. If you see any lyric video, it's done by Jeremy. If you see any crazy effects in a video, it's done by Jeremy.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. That is all. Is that what you went to college for, or were you?
I went to college twice for music, and then I was like, I don't like that. It feels like a job. Music should be fun. And then I went to college 2 more times for animation, and then I was like, nah.
Oh, and actually, also, if you watch the live stream, all the I guess the transitions, that's also him too.
Jack of many trades, man. There, I love it.
Master of none.
Hey, I don't know if you've gotten good at it.
Well, you're a hell of a lot better than me. Well, thank you so much, guys, for taking time out. The new album is called 1692. Pre-orders are live now at the M&E store. It'll be available right here too at Magic Ninja Australia, as is this one, Halloween 365. Not sure if you see you guys.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely jump on that. That is out now, available now. Hit these guys up on all sources. We've got ohthehorrorsquad.com, facebook.com/ohthehorrorsquad. The only one different there is Twitter, twitter.com, ohthehorror916. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, fellas.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us on. It's we should do it again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thanks, fellas.
This has been another presentation from the Grey Wolf Entertainment Network, greywolfentertainment.net.